The term ANZAC has become synonymous with joint Australian and New Zealand operations, whether it's in the military, on the sporting field, or in business, but it actually traces its origins back to simple administrative convenience. So during the First World War, with the first convoy departing Albany, Western Australia, containing forces of the Australian Imperial Force, the New Zealand Expeditionary Force, and their associated mounted units under the command administratively of General Birdwood, this new headquarters unit was referred to as the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps, though it was small for a corps only containing 2 divisions. But on paper, it was referred to as the ANZAC, with a full stop after each different letter. As this convoy made its way across the Indian Ocean and then into camp, into Egypt, and then into training for what became the Gallipoli campaign, eventually the full stops and the ampersand would disappear, simply because the clerks who were writing out orders every single day for this new unit had to include A.NZ.A.C. And that takes a lot of time, particularly when you are using Morse code or when you are handwriting orders. The first actual use of what we now know as ANZAC, ANZAC, didn't appear until the 24th of April 1915, and from that point on, it was simply referred to as the ANZAC Force. Officially, though, there have only been 4 ANZAC Corps. The unit that landed on the Gallipoli Peninsula on the 25th of April 1915, the 1st and 2nd ANZAC Corps, which were created from the expansion of the Australian Imperial Force and New Zealand Expeditionary Force for deployment to the Western Front, and one time during the Second World War, when Australian and New Zealand forces fought alongside each other during the Greece and Crete campaigns. They were collectively known as the ANZAC. There have been other ANZAC forces after that, though, most prominently in the Vietnam War, but almost exclusively it's always a smaller New Zealand unit that is being deployed alongside, embedded within, a larger Australian force.